Hello children, my name is Miss Louw and I'm going to read one of my stories to you called Dully Sully. There are so many different things to explore in this book. While I am reading, I hope that you will listen mindfully, look at the illustrations to see what you notice, and most importantly, think about the message of the story. Are you ready?
Dully Sully, written by Simone Louw, illustrated by Tori Stowe. To anyone who needs a reminder that you are special, you are loved, you are enough, exactly as you are. Wonderville was a vibrant and exciting place to be. It was full of beans. There were red beans, blue beans, and purple beans. And since the yellow beans came to the village, there were green and orange beans too. Life was a beautiful splash of color. There was one bean who didn't feel as vibrant and excited as the rest. Her name was Sully. Sully did not like her color. In fact, there were many things she didn't like about herself. She didn't like her spots. She thought her tummy was too round, her leaves too floppy, and her one eye bigger than the other. The list goes on. And that was only on the outside. Sully thought she wasn't smart, or funny, or creative. She thought she was boring and dull. This list goes on too. She called herself Dully Sully. Sully didn't think the other beans liked her very much, so she kept her head down whenever she walked past them. Why doesn't Sully ever look our way? During recess, Sully watched the other beans playing happily together and wished she was cool enough to join in the fun. Why doesn't Sully play with us? When the other beans made plans after school, Sully never thought she was included. She felt left out and would rush straight home. I wish Sully would join us. Sully flopped down onto her bed, tears filling her eyes. Why am I such an uncool bean? The next morning, Sully was still feeling low. She lay on her bed, staring at the ceiling. Lily came through the door, jumped on her bed, and snuggled close. Sully smiled and stroked Lily's soft fur. "At least I have you," she said. "Thank you for being my best friend." A spark of joy grew inside her. Sully liked this warm and fuzzy feeling. She played some music to help make her feel better. She gazed at her plant. "You are so green and beautiful." Suddenly, something caught Sully's eye. Was her plant glowing? Sully continued to admire her plant. "Your colors are vibrant. You smell as sweet as honey." The more kind things Sully said to her plant, the more it seemed to come alive. Was this magic? She tried it again. "I feel happy when I look at you. You are a ray of sunshine. You make the world a better place." The plant was reacting to her positive words. Sully thought for a moment. If positive words made her plant look and feel better, maybe they could do the same for her. She decided to give it a try. "I love how green and bright my leaves are." I may be different from the other beans, but that makes me special and interesting. She noticed something peculiar. Did she seem a little brighter? Was there an unusual glow? Sully started to feel better, but it wasn't easy finding good things to think about herself. She thought deeply for a moment and remembered some more. I am good at drawing. I got a star student certificate for being helpful in class. Mom and Dad laughed at my joke last week. What's a bean's favorite hat? A beanie! Sully glowed brighter. She liked this feeling too. To feel like this every day, all I need to do is speak kindly to myself, she realized. Every day that week, Sully said something kind to herself and thought about something she was thankful for. Sometimes she struggled to think of things, but every time she practiced, it became easier and her glow grew brighter. As Sully began feeling better about herself and her confidence grew, she knew she was a good enough bean to have friends. One day, she challenged herself to say hello to the other beans at school and join in on the fun. She didn't feel comfortable at first, but soon realized they were friendly. Hello, can I play? Sure, I like your flower. With each wave, kind word, and grateful thought, the glow inside her grew brighter and brighter, until eventually the other beans could see it too. Sully felt as bright as the sun. She no longer called herself Dully Sully. She was happy just to be Sully. And although she may still have some days where she feels a bit low, Sully always takes care of her thoughts so that she can continue to glow. You are so good at drawing. No, I'm not. Thank you. I love to draw. The end.
I hope you all enjoyed the story and learned a very important lesson from Sully. You can visit littlemisslow.com for free printable activities to go with the book, and you can also check out my first book called The Wonderberry Tree. Thanks for watching.